Okay, welcome back to Facebook Ads, the keys to cheap, effective, targeted traffic. Now, in this video, we're just going to wrap up with talking about once you have a campaign running, there are going to be a couple of things you want to do to increase your click through. And some of them are going to seem as if you're taking a road that seems to be vertical instead of horizontal. In other words, you're going to seem like you're going sideways instead of up. But you do need to do these things so that you can improve your campaign. You want to run multiple campaigns, and what you're going to do is you're going to change one element in each of those campaigns until you figure out which one is going to do the best. You start with the images, so you'll run multiple campaigns with multiple images. When you figure out which one does the best, in fact, Facebook will select the one that has the best click-through. You want to pause the campaigns that are not doing so well. And then once you have figured out which images do the best, then do the same thing with your title. Right? Start changing certain words in the title, do several different kinds of titles. You're going to do the same thing with the body. And ultimately what you want to do is you want to come out with a few best performing ads, and you only want to run those. The ones that run poorly, you do not want to run. You're going to get some daily reports which you will use in two ways. Number one, Facebook is going to send you a report, and you can designate it so that it will send you the age of the people who are clicking through. Now, that's going to be important because you're going to compare that to your sales report and those that and looking at the time of the actual conversion. You can make some changes to your ad, knowing that you know who's clicking on your ad at a certain part of the day. You also know when your conversions are coming, and so then you start to get a sense for, okay, well, who is it that becomes an actual buyer? Who is it that becomes an actual subscriber? Who is it that becomes an actual future customer? You can find that out by comparing those two reports. So you want to use Facebook's report to give you the age of the people who are clicking. And again, you want to set that against what time of your conversion's happening, right? And so you can get a sense for, when these people are going to be online and when you want to target them if they're the ones who are routinely buying. Okay, so now lastly, there is your landing page, and you want to then, make some changes on the basis of the things that you can tell that are going on. I want to show you the website that will help you to be able to do that. The service is not too expensive, and it's one of those things that I think will help you as you start to make more and more profit. It's called Visual Website Optimizer. And as a matter of fact, you can try it for 30 days free. Okay, and then you can start to make changes based on which of your your web pages are performing, and I think you can do that right there in the site. Okay, so you want to again use Visual Website Optimizer. There is a fairly low pricing here at the first tier. If you take a look at it, you can do it. You can do it free at 1,000 visitors, and then when you start to get up around 10,000 visitors, of course, you're going to want to purchase a plan. And um, it might seem as if it's a little pricey, but again, for what it's giving you some real information about who's coming to your page, what they're doing when they get there, and then what changes you can make. It's pretty important that you have some tracking. Some tracking form that'll kind of tell you how your page is performing and what you can do to make changes. Okay, and Visual Website Optimizer will do that for you. And if you are, especially if you're doing CPA marketing, you can definitely use something like this. You'll have heat maps there. The heat maps will tell you where people are where people are clicking or where people are looking on your site. It's pretty impressive for the information that you're going to get, even for $49. Okay, so with that, then thanks, and I will see you in the next video.